Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to this week astrology for the week of March 9th to March 15th. March is quite the month. It's quite the month indeed. We're going to talk all about next week, the 9th to the 15th, and how you can make the most of it. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you're returning. I'm Joshua the Psychic. You can check out my website, psychicsun.com, if you're interested in any of my services. So last we met, Mercury, planet of communication, entered the fieriest of fire signs. That would be Aries, the very first sign of the zodiac. So when Mercury entered Aries on March 3rd, our thoughts and communications have since become more direct and assertive. This transit sparks quick thinking and bold expression, encouraging us to take action and to speak our minds. But with a caveat, Mercury is already in its pre-shadow period. That's the period of time prior to Mercury retrograde. And when Mercury retrogrades, we want to definitely think before we speak and slow things down. And that poses a significant challenge when Mercury is in Aries, because Aries is very, very fast. They're very, very quick. They're like the sprinters, right? They're cardinals. So they're sprinters, metaphorically, as opposed to long distance runners, and they are very speedy. So our communications can be more speedy, but we have to also watch out because Mercury is slower than usual. So definitely keep that in mind. Happy Friday, Casmar. Nice to see you. It was nice to see you last night too. I hope you're doing well and you're ready for your weekend. So Mercury is going to be going retrograde very, very soon, right after our eclipse this week, and we're going to talk all about that. So let's talk about this week and how you can make the most of it, make the most of just one small day. That's what we aim to do here on This Week Astrology. So since the 27th of Feb, we've been under the new moon in Pisces cycle. So that creates a waning moon, right? The energy is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So we're taking inspired action. We're building momentum toward our goals with purpose and intention. And our planetary ruler on Sunday is the sun. The sun's day connects us to the eternal present moment. It's a day to enjoy your life, do things that light you up with joy. It's a good way to enjoy your Sunday. Be sure to celebrate yourself, celebrate your blessings, and the people in your life. On Sunday, your moon will be in the sign of Cancer, home-loving Cancer, until 6:58 p.m. East. So for most of your day on Sunday, it's ideal for you to focus on home and emotional care, really strengthening your sense of emotional security, maybe domesticating yourself, doing laundry, tidying up, maybe buying furniture, taking care of your home, or connecting with your loved ones. Come 6:58 p.m. East on Sunday, the moon will shift to Leo, at which point we're going to be embracing creativity and stepping into the spotlight with confidence, like any true Leo would. So do enjoy that. Numerologically on Sunday, it's a 9. For those of you who know the tarot, 9 is the Hermit card. It's a number of completion. It's a number of the universe. It's also the highest single-digit number, which gives it significance. So we're completing a cycle. Further, 9 represents humanitarianism and compassion. It signifies healing, altruism, and closure. Think empathy and global awareness. So we're finishing up a cycle on Sunday. And brighter days ahead, folks. Daylight savings time is here, which is great. We're going to advance our clocks an hour the night before. So before you go to sleep on Saturday night, be sure you spring ahead. And if you're going to sleep maybe after midnight on Saturday, well, as long as you do it before 2 a.m. on Sunday, you're going to be like the rest of us, right? We're going to align our days with natural light. We can expect a boost in energy and productivity. I'm hoping this is a nice harbinger of spring because I'm really looking forward to spring. Yes, spring forward. I'm excited about it. I'm really looking forward, actually, to springtime. I love the fall and the winter and the summer, but spring is just great. So do enjoy that. I hope that the extra daylight serves you well. On Monday, the 10th of March, we're, of course, still under our waxing moon phase. We've got a few more days of this phase of drawing in energy before our full moon lunar eclipse that we're going to talk about Thursday, Friday. Monday is the moon's day, the most sensitive, poorest day of the week. So be sure to double down on your self-care, nurture your subconscious mind, focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Your subconscious is much more open on a Monday. And it wouldn't hurt for you to enjoy some water, especially since we're under the Piscean energy from that lunation on the 27th, that new moon in Pisces. Your moon will be in Leo all day on Monday. Keywords for Leo include charismatic. They're very charismatic. Proud, bold, magnanimous, generous, warm-hearted, courageous, dramatic, optimistic, playful, and fun. You'll always have fun with a Leo, usually. So be the fun yourself, right? Maybe hang out with a Leo or invoke those Leo qualities within yourself. Numerologically, Monday is a 10, which represents completion and renewal. It signifies fullness, new beginnings, and progress. Think success and fresh opportunities. And let's flash back to 1962. On this day, March 10th, 1962, Hey Baby by Bruce Channel goes to #1 in the U.S. You may know it, of course, from Dirty Dancing, 1987, from the scene when they dance on the log. Remember, they dance on the log for their balance, Mr. Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey. That was a great scene, great movie. Maybe you'll watch that on Monday to celebrate Patrick Swayze and your Leo moon, because he, of course, was a Leo. And Jennifer Grey, if you did not know, was an Aries. And Aries and Leo tend to get along very, very well. I'd say the best match for Aries is probably Sagittarius. Best match for Leo is probably Aries, really. So those two go together well, and maybe you'll get to enjoy either some Dirty Dancing yourself on that Leo moon. You never know. You never know. So on Tuesday, the 11th of March, hey, Kelsey, nice to see you. Happy Friday. On the 11th, of course, we're still under our waxing moon phase. A few more days of this left, so we're building momentum toward our intentions. Action-oriented Mars rules your day on Tuesday, making Tuesday ideal for anything that requires extra courage, drive, and initiative. And your moon will be in Leo again on Tuesday, giving us a double whammy of fire energy. It's very optimistic, very, very positive, very bright, very creative. So do enjoy your Tuesday. With your moon in Leo, embrace your creativity, your confidence, and your passion. Leo moon on Tuesday is a great time to express yourself and to seek the spotlight. Yes, seek the spotlight. And 11, master number 11, master numbers, you have the same number side by side, like 11 or 22 or 33, gives it extra significance. So 11 on Tuesday represents inspiration and enlightenment. Think innovation and visionary insights, intuition, as well as creativity. So do enjoy your Tuesday. In fact, it's a perfect Tuesday because you have action-oriented Mars ruling the day, you have a fiery Leo moon, and it's National Chase Your Dreams Day. Inspired by Robert Mueller and celebrated annually on his birthday, National Chase Your Dreams Day encourages everyone to believe in their dreams and to take action toward making them a reality. So dream big, set goals, and take action on Tuesday. That'll be great. If you have any dreams that you want to go after, this is going to be the time for it because we have eclipse season. A lot is going on in March astrologically if you've been following along, and there are going to be some shifts. So you want to definitely focus on what you want. And on Wednesday, the 12th of March, well, of course, we're under our waxing moon phase. This is one of the last few days of it. So we're taking inspired action toward our goals. Visualize what you want, and then you'll get your impulses. And then you'll go forward. Mercury, planet of communication, rules your day on Wednesday. So you may want to expect a little extra communications on this day. You might want to pad your schedule with some extra wiggle room, as you never know what might come up out of the blue on Mercury's day, especially since Mercury is slowing down quite a bit. Your moon will be in Leo on Wednesday until 3:55 a.m. East. So you're shining with confidence and creativity up until that point. By the time you wake up on Wednesday, the moon will be in Virgo. So you want to focus on organization, details, and practical progress. That shift from Leo to Virgo is quite intense. It's the party's over. We're destroying the evidence. We're buttoning ourselves up. We're getting our lives under complete control. And numerologically, it's a 12 on Wednesday, which is very celebratory, right? The cross sum of 12 is 3, which is very, very abundant. So 12 represents universality and completion. It signifies perfection, cosmic order, and spiritual wisdom. Think wholeness and harmony. And we got a conjunction with Saturn on Wednesday. The rubber meets the road here, perhaps. It could be a reality check. As Sun in Pisces conjunct Saturn in Pisces, grounded intuition leads to disciplined action. So you can use this day to focus on your long-term goals and create a solid foundation for your dreams. Bugsy Siegel had this aspect in his chart. He actually was a Pisces, of course, and he was an American mobster, driving force behind the development of the Las Vegas Strip. Siegel was influential within the Jewish mob, along with his childhood friend and fellow gangster Meyer Lansky. And he also held significant influence within the Italian-American mafia and the largely Italian Jewish National Crime Syndicate. He's been described as handsome and charismatic. I believe Warren Beatty played him in a movie. So maybe you can watch Warren Beatty in that movie. I think it was Warren Beatty. Anyway, do enjoy that. You might want to focus on your goals, right? With that aspect, because Pisces is very dreamy and imaginative. And while it's while Saturn is in Pisces, we're going to be able to make our wildest dreams come true. So do enjoy that. Yes, what you say is certainly a very good day for goals. I agree, for sure. So do enjoy your Wednesday with that conjunction. It was Warren. Okay, Warren, was it good? I don't think I saw it. It might be one of those like 2-hour plus movies, which I don't like. I tend to not like them. We got to get things done in 96 minutes. 96 minutes, please. That's my sweet spot. So on Thursday, the 13th of March, can you believe it? March 13th. Holy Toledo. So if you're on the West Coast, we're going to have our full moon in Virgo lunar eclipse at 11:57 p.m., right? So right before midnight if you're in the West Coast. And if you're on the East Coast, well, you get to wait till like 2:57 a.m. So technically on Thursday, it's a waxing moon still for those East Coasters. For those of us on the West Coast, we will have our full moon lunar eclipse at 11:54 rather, not 11:57. And it's a powerful time for releasing old patterns and embracing transformation. Definitely check out my free resources about that lunar eclipse. We had a nice live stream last night doing tarot scopes for everyone, and the link to that is in the description below. On Thursday, Jupiter, planet of luck and abundance, rules your day. So it's time to think big, doubt your limits, and go beyond your stretch. Stay loose physically, right? Because your body is the unconscious mind, and you want to expand and grow as best you can. Virgo moon, of course, on Thursday. Keywords for Virgo include analytical, practical, diligent, reliable, precise, methodical, modest, intelligent, critical, simple, helpful, and kind. They can be very kind, just like their counterpart, their opposite sign, Pisces. And 13 numerologically represents transformation and rebirth. It signifies change, resilience, and breakthrough. Think renewal and fortitude. And on this day in 1993, oh my goodness, Informer, a reggae rap song with inscrutable verses by the Canadian artist Snow, hits #1 in America and stays on top for 7 weeks. Yeah, that was a great little song. I think that our brains, at least my brain, was a lot fresher then because I think I actually knew quite a few lyrics of that song, and now I don't know really any. I like it, boom, boom, down. That's all I know, I think, yeah. So maybe listen to some Snow. Snow, I found out, was a Scorpio, which makes a lot, is a Scorpio. He's not dead. Oh, okay. So when we're talking about Bugsy, Madonna was in it? Madonna? Oh, that is a big surprise. I knew that she did Body of Evidence and a few other flicks around that time. Okay, all right. Well, we can stomach Madonna acting for Warren Beatty, right? We'll learn more about Bugsy. Yes, this month is going fast, Kelsey. I'll agree to that for sure. So maybe listen to some Snow to celebrate its birthday. Quite a few years, right? Quite a few years. I do enjoy that. And on Friday, well, now we're definitely here. East Coasters, you're going to definitely have your full moon in Virgo, your lunar eclipse on Friday. So you want to align with your higher self and trust the process of shedding what's no longer needed for your growth. So just trust it. What's love flows, what is not goes. These eclipses that we have, they're like course corrections, right? So if you're not on your path, your most fulfilling path, the eclipses will shake things up, most likely. But you'll get more information in that video I did last night, that live stream I did last night. But remember, it's a perfect universe. So if things get jostled around a bit, it's for your very best interest. And by the end of the month, I'm going to be talking about this in a few weeks, we have our new moon solar eclipse in Aries, which is going to be, I think, a lot brighter than the lunar eclipse. So both go hand in hand, but we'll be talking about that as well. So you have your lunar eclipse on Friday, and it's on Venus's day, which is wonderful. Venus, planet of love, rules your day on Friday. So stay in that vibration of gratitude and spread as much love around as possible. We should be doing that every day, but particularly on Friday, and particularly in these times. A lot of people are really going through it, if you hadn't noticed. And it's Pisces season. So if you hurt, I hurt. If your neighbor hurts, you hurt. So be sure to spread as much love as possible. We really need it. You know, things are a little bit intense nowadays. So be sure to send love to our government, that we send love to the people, to people on both sides of the aisle, because we really need a lot of healing. And that's going to be very important for us. Also, celebrate your blessings on Friday. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate others. And just make sure that you're doing that. We have so much going on in the world right now that we need to make sure that we have as much love as possible all around the world because, well, these times are troubling for a lot of people. So we want to make sure that we get out of it unscathed, right? Your moon will be in Virgo on Friday until 2:58 p.m. East. So we're focusing on organization and productivity. Come 2:58 p.m., the moon will shift to Libra. And that's going to be about embracing balance, harmony, and connecting with other people. So it's a nice date night, although things might go awry because 14 numerologically represents balance and pragmatism, and it can be an adjustment to the plan, right? Because the cross sum of 14, 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 can be an awkward number. It requires some kind of adjustment. So maybe if I were you, it is the eclipse weekend, but I think date night should probably be Saturday, just because it's a little bit better than 14. 15 is better than 14. 14 also signifies adaptation, temperance, and cautious progress. Think stability and careful innovation. Very nice. Oh, what is this, Kelsey? You found out more about your trip. Sounds like I'll be seeing more family than you thought. Oh, made it clear to my hubby of the things I wanted to see. Okay, for those of you who don't know, we checked out Kelsey's trip, how that was going to go for her last week, and it looked as if she needed to maintain self-interest because she got 5 of swords. But Kelsey's on top of it. She already told her hubs, I want to do this and I want to do that. So I'm glad you did, Kelsey. So on Friday, you got 14 numerologically, and you got a beautiful sextile. This might be nice for a date as well, though you might still feel the effects of this on Saturday. The sun in Pisces will sextile Uranus and Taurus, so expect the unexpected. These are pleasant surprises. Uranus is about unpredictability, right? And a sextile is very, very positive. Nice 60-degree angle. So embrace fresh ideas with an open mind. Innovative solutions spark personal growth and inspire positive change. Chuck Norris, remember Chuck Norris? He has this aspect in his chart. That's pretty awesome. So Chuck is a Pisces, and I believe he's a Taurus moon, which makes a lot of sense. No, I'm sorry. He's an Aries moon. He has the sextile, though, between, the sextile is the exact same. So his sun is in Pisces, his Uranus is in Taurus. His sun is in Pisces. It looks like he has an Aries moon. It looks like he has an Aries moon, unless he was born early in the day, at which point he's a double Pisces. I think he has an Aries moon because he's a fighter. He's a fighter. And I think he actually worked with Bruce Lee. And Bruce Lee used to say, be like water, right? And you really can't be more like water than Pisces. Makes a lot of sense. Bruce Lee, incidentally, was a Sagittarius, but he had a lot of Scorpio in his chart, Bruce Lee. So be like water, not just when you're fighting, but during these times. Oh, thank you, Kelsey, very much. I appreciate that. My pleasure, as always. So do enjoy your Friday. Maybe watch a Chuck Norris flick. That could be good. That could be great. Also on Friday, right after our lunar eclipse. Oh, they fought each other and entered the dragon? Oh, that is good to know. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So, right after our eclipse, Mercury's going retrograde. But again, it's a perfect universe. And I think, actually, because of all these things that are going on, we got 2 eclipses in March. We got Venus retrograde. We got Mercury retrograde. We got Neptune at the end of the month and entering Aries for the first time since 1861. We're going to be talking more about that. But I feel like Mercury retrograde is good. It's going to give us an opportunity to catch our breath. So Mercury will retrograde in Aries on Friday. And we're going to be revisiting past projects, refining our approach, and clearing up any lingering issues. As Mercury retrogrades in Aries, it urges caution with impulsive decisions and communications. Now, remember, Mercury in Aries on its own, without being at retrograde, can sometimes speak before they think, right? Now, with Mercury retrograde, we have to be extra careful, because we don't want to have to be backpedaling, right? Did I do that? You don't want to have to say that. You don't want to do that. Conflicts may arise around personal goals and leadership, so slow down and reflect. Mercury is very fast on its own, right? And Aries is very, very quick. So with Mercury retrograde, we're going to have to slow our roll, measure twice, cut once. On March 29th, Mercury is going to into Pisces. And that's going to encourage creative reflection. And it will go direct. Mercury will go direct on April 7th. And at the point it goes direct, it will still be in Pisces at that point. And then it's going to re-enter Aries on April 16th. And it will stay in Aries. Mercury will be direct in Aries from April 16th to May 10th, giving us a chance to move forward with even more clarity. So remember, Mercury will be retrograding from March 14th to April 7th. And it will be re-entering Aries on April 16th. So that ought to be great. So we're definitely having to really work with this Aries energy. And think before you talk. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we want to just make sure that we're thinking before we speak. If you're writing, I would say you can write very, very quickly. You just want to make sure that you're hitting all the points, right? You can be fast, but you don't want to be sloppy, right? So be efficient. I think efficiency is really going to be key, especially with that Virgo lunar eclipse. Got to double think those April Fool's jokes. That's a good point, Kelsey. That's a good point. Although, who knows? You might be able to get away with more on April Fool's Day. We'll see. And then finally on Saturday, the 15th of March, well, now we're under our waning moon phase. We're releasing what no longer serves us. We're reflecting. We're letting go. We're making space for new opportunities and new growth. We have spring coming, right? We're going to be talking about that spring equinox next week. And you want to make sure that everything is clear. So you have a tabula rasa, a blank slate on which you can paint your perfect life. Saturn, planet of discipline, restriction, and responsibility, rules your day on Saturday. So it pays to set yourself up for a successful week ahead. I love getting ahead of schedule on Saturday. That could be house cleaning. That could be organizing. That could be getting ahead of schedule, which is nothing. What's better than being ahead of schedule, right? Especially with Mercury retrograde. You never know what might come up. However, you might not be too ambitious on Saturday because you have Venus ruled Libra moon. That's not to say that Libras are lazy, but I feel like Aries, Libras have 2 speeds, burn and off. So when they are done, they are done. And when they are active, they are very, very active. So you could use this day for some kind of romance. That might be nice. Keywords for your Libra moon on Saturday include diplomatic, graceful, peace-loving, social, cooperative, charming, balanced, aesthetic, indecisive, romantic, and fair. Libras are very fair people. So do enjoy your Libra moon weekend. I'm excited about this. 15 numerologically on Saturday represents love and nurturing, signifying affection, caregiving, and emotional depth. Think compassion and healing. And I didn't know about this, but it's Maple Syrup Saturday. So if you have a maple tree, you can tap it and get your syrup on this day. Otherwise, if you don't have a maple tree in your backyard, well, that's okay. You can enjoy the sweetness of maple syrup anyway, and its reputed powers of abundance and grounding. I think that's going to be great. I think I'm going to have some maple syrup on some waffles or pancakes. I think that's a good way of going about it. I think that could be good. I don't have a maple tree, unfortunately. Maybe I could take somebody else's. Well, I don't know if I could tap a maple tree. I don't think I could tap somebody else's maple tree without getting in trouble. That would be quite the charge, right? Maybe I'll find out. Maybe I'll find out if I can do that. That would be good. You didn't know it was grounding? Oh yeah. So all of these sources from the universe, like trees, flowers, bushes, flowers, etc., they all have metaphysical properties. So that's a good excuse, right? To drizzle that maple syrup on Saturday all over your pancakes, your French toast, or even if your ice cream, if you're so inclined. And we did it, folks. We went through this week. Oh, I can ask? Okay, so Casmar's, okay, all right. I might be calling you for bail money, Casmar. If I get in trouble, I can ask. I have to ask first. Okay, I'll ask. I'll ask before I tap somebody's maple tree. I will. Well, we went through, yeah, I know that could be really good ice cream. So we went through this week, everybody. Thanks so much, Casmar, Kelsey, everybody for joining today. I do appreciate it. Definitely. So honey is really good, actually. Honey's really good. It does attract honey. It actually will help you to hold on to your money. And it has other things too that it does. Yeah, it will sweeten people up for you. Sometimes they say if you have a favor to ask somebody, you could put sugar or honey on their name. That's what they say. I don't think it's bad karma because it's almost analogous to like baking somebody a cake, right? Like nothing's wrong with baking somebody a cake, right? So if you want to sweeten somebody up, you can put honey on their name. That might be nice. Like if you have a boss who doesn't like you, put honey on their name or sugar on their name. We can talk more about honey. In any case, I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend and, of course, a wonderful lunar eclipse. I'll see you next week for this week astrology, of course, but also Thursday Night Lights. So I'll catch you there. And be sure to check out all of my free resources, including my newsletter. I have a companion Substack piece for this show, and you can sign up for it, and it's for free, and it goes out on Monday and Sunday and Monday. All right, take good care, everybody, and we will talk soon. Bye-bye.